Hi, you guys. This is Jaren, and today we're going to talk about the concept of writing loops. And loops in programming are a way to make some code run over and over again while some condition is true. And it's needed all throughout programming, and actually, we use the concept in real life too, quite a bit. So, for example, you might give somebody instructions, or you might be given instructions such as I want you to pick up trash in the house while there is still trash lying around. Okay? It might be kind of weird to say it like that. You might hear it like pick up all the trash in the house. But while you're doing that task, you'd have to periodically ask yourself, is there still trash lying around in the house? If so, then I'll continue picking up trash. Otherwise, I can go ahead and stop. Right? So as you can see, like a lot of programming ideas, you can tie the concept to something that's easy to imagine and something that's real. And I encourage you to think of your own analogies as you're learning these things because it'll help you remember it. All right, so here we've got 4 different kinds of loops, but in this video I just want to explain the while loop in more detail because really all the other loops pretty much behave the same way. And they're used for more specific cases though than the while loop. So the while loop is sort of like your vanilla flavor, and the other loops are like the more complex flavors and have more specific uses. So if you can understand the while loop, then you'll be in good shape to get the rest of these from the badges. Alright, so on to my example. This example uses a while loop, and let's see if you can guess what this is going to do before I run it. Alright, so you can pause the video on this frame and just take a minute to look at this code and see if you can guess correctly what this will do before I run it. Alright, so let's go ahead and run the code now. Okay, awesome. Now as you can see, the mod counts to 10 for you. And switching back to the code, the way that this works is we set these variables first in main, and when we hit this loop, the loop is going to the program is in a sense is going to ask, is the current count less than the max count? And that statement there is either true or false, right? And that's why that little socket in the while loop is expecting that. It's expecting either true or false. Okay, so what's in current count the first time? 1, right? As you can see, we're storing there. And what's in the max count? 10. So is 1 less than 10? Well, yeah, obviously. So this statement is going to return true, and this loop is going to run whatever code is inside its braces. So it's going to send this message, and then it's going to set count, or the current count, to be 1 more than it was before. So it's going to just add 1 to the count. Alright, so now it's what? 2, right? And then whenever a program reaches the end of a loop, the braces here, it's going to go back to the top and once again ask that question. It's going to say, is 1, or sorry, now we're at 2, right? So is 2 less than 10? Yes. So go ahead and run the code inside the loop again, on and on and on until the current count gets to 11, right? Because 11 is not less than or equal to 10. So once we hit 11, then the loop is going to stop repeating this code, and it's going to step out and give this little respectful message. I like my programs to give respectful messages. Okay, so to summarize, loops are good for processes that need to repeat something. You're giving instructions for your program to repeat the code in here until this condition ends up being false. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.